Hi, I'm Annie Dale Brown. Most people call me Ann, and I help people have faith, belief, and generate success in their business. I'm just like you. I went to school, got my degree, went and got that great government job. I'm a wife, I'm a stepmom, I am a sister, sorority sister, church going member. I wear multiple hats. My full-time job is with a government agency. I work with budgets and finance, and I enjoy what I do. However, I need just a little bit more than spreadsheets in my life. Well, in government contracting, if you don't know anything about it, you can find yourself getting laid off, which was my situation. Whenever there was a lapse in funding, like now when 45 hasn't approved the budget or maybe the budget is limited, well, sometimes contracts get cut and sometimes funding gets cut. And what that means is jobs get cut. So it's always best if you're working in a contracting environment to have a plan B. So Nick and I decided years ago, well, wait a minute. We didn't decide. Our tax advisor at the time decided for us because he sat us down and he said, you guys need a home-based business because Uncle Sam is about to eat you up. And he went on and showed us how much we were going to have to pay Uncle Sam. But then he said, hey, if you got a home-based business, I think I could get you some write-offs. So we were looking for something. And we didn't want to be a part of lotions and potions. I know I wasn't going to do any facials. And we also wanted something that we enjoyed. Well, our 83-year-old aunt at the time said, hey, come to a party that I'm having at my house. I think it's something that you might like. And we were excited. I'm telling you, we found something that we could do and that we would love. And so it was a no-brainer. Anyway, since we got started, we've been able to pay off some bills. We've been able to help some of our family. We've been able to level up in our lifestyle, take some fabulous vacations. I'm talking about Mexico. I'm talking about Brazil. We even went to China. We even had an opportunity to go to, Brazil, China, Bahamas, Bermuda, St. Croix, St. Thomas. I mean, just absolutely amazing. Some amazing vacations. And we're not even done yet. We haven't even hit some of the places on our bucket list, but we're going. Yes, we are. We are definitely going. Most importantly, it's so great to have checks coming in our household every single week, extra income that we can go to the bank and cash. Sometimes when you got those extra bills, you need that extra money. And so that's what we've been able to do. Now, our company is going through a relaunch. And what that means is it's starting over, it's fresh, especially for the new year. And that puts you in a unique position to take advantage of it. Let me show you what it is that I'm talking about. Hold on one second. See, Search 365, the next generation, is even bigger and better. And guess what? It's time. See, let's talk about the industry. Our founders actually have changed the industry. They've done it before and they can do it again. They were the first to come out with a home-based travel agency. So anybody can have a travel agency in their home via the internet and generate income. And at first when they started, people were skeptical. It wasn't a household thing. But our founders actually said that they knew that one day everybody would have an opportunity to have a home-based business, just like the founders of the computer said there will be a day when everybody has a computer in their home. Think about it. We went from these huge computers that took up an entire room to now small little desktops, a laptop, and we even have computers on our phone and even on our watches. And so when you think about how computers have changed the world, Think about what travel can do as well. See, our founders helped revolutionize life insurance industry. And so they created online travel in the direct sales industry. Then they introduced wholesale travel. They were the first ones to, to actually help the average Joe get wholesale prices on their travels. Then they were followed by the world's first discount travel booking engine. That's right. They developed it so that now you can get discounts. You don't have to pay full price. So soon they're going to introduce the next generation of travel, and you are hearing about it before everybody else. So I want you to get in position. Do you remember when you took a vacation when you were younger? Do you remember climbing in the car and going to grandma's house or maybe your aunt or uncle's house? I know I did. We used to climb in the car and we'd go to Detroit or we'd go to Atlanta to visit relatives there. That's what my parents called a vacation. Or in South Carolina, we used to go to south of the border. That wasn't necessarily a vacation, but it was definitely a getaway. But do you remember how good it felt when your parents told you, hey, you were getting away? You know, I didn't take a real vacation until I was grown. And, you know, could actually get away and go somewhere, go on a cruise or go to New Orleans or go to Florida. It was absolutely amazing. But I didn't really get it when I was a child. But when I started working and I could afford to go on vacation, that's when I got it. You know, I remember when we were little, my dad would sometimes have gas. And so even though it was hot as I don't know what, and the air conditioner was on in the car, we would roll the windows down just to get that fresh air. But you know what? That was just one of the funny experiences because my mom and dad and all of us didn't get an opportunity to ride in the same car very often. So when we did, it was always special. But I tell you, that gas made it even more special. Do you remember how recharged you felt after your last vacation? I know I did. I mean, I just felt like, wow, I had a new lease on life. Like, oh, I was ready to go again. Well, if you don't have these memories, it's time to create these memories because guess what? Sometimes people just don't get a chance to go on vacation. And I'm talking about over 153 million one-week vacations are going away. That's more than $65 billion in lost benefits. And that's just the people who get vacation days. What about the people who don't? Well, if you work part-time or maybe you don't earn enough to get vacation, or maybe you're self-employed and just cannot take away from your business. Maybe you're retired on a fixed income and you don't want to travel by yourself. No matter what, sometimes you are in a position where you can't take vacations, but that doesn't mean that it's right. That doesn't mean that that's the way you want to live. In other countries, vacations are mandatory. You have to get away because they know that you need that peace of mind. You need that break. You need respite from the pressures of the world. Annual vacations actually reduce heart disease risk by 32%. Marital satisfaction has been linked to vacation frequency. Come on, y'all. You know how it is when you go on a vacation with your significant other. It also contributes to higher positive emotional levels, less depression, lower blood pressure, and guess what? Smaller waistlines. Come on now. You know, we'll lose some weight when we're going on vacation because we want to look fine in our bathing suits, right? Well, more vacations means more weight loss. It also lowers stress and they boost your immune system up to 10 months. Can you imagine? Going on vacation means you might not catch the flu. Come on now, increases your chance of getting a raise or a bonus. You know why? Because now you're in another mindset. Now you're more productive. You know, sometimes when you rest, it gives your mind an opportunity to come up with new ideas. It gives you an opportunity to get bigger and better. And so now you get that raise or bonus that you've been looking for. Because if you come back to work refreshed and achieving all these goals and just handling people's problems, your boss has no problem in saying, oh yeah, we need to give that person a raise. So join our movement. We're healing nations with vacations. Position yourself as a next generation founder. That's right. Position yourself today and never miss another vacation. You get to make more money when you travel, and you get to save more money when you travel as well. And those exotic locations, oh my goodness, Bora Bora, Tahiti. Oh, maybe you like to go to Cancun. Maybe you like to go to Mount Everest. Whatever it is, the next vacation we've got sponsored is Bali. Don't you want to go? Well, you want to definitely pick somebody in your family or friend that deserves a free vacation and let them know that we are offering free vacations to Bali here at Surge 365. Now, you also get special recognition at our world headquarters. You get a Next Generation Founders lapel pin, and you get an early bird convention registration and pricing. So, when you're getting started today, you get all kinds of perks and benefits. You also get inclusion in the Next Generation Founders website that we generate, and you get a special welcome video that nobody else gets from our CEO. Now, our pre-launch package actually includes the $199 Vortex. It's usually $199, but it's included in your package. And that's when you can actually get a Disney family vacation. You actually get a website that you can actually point people to where they actually get lower prices on their vacations. That's right. So let's say that this Disney vacation was $1,641 online. Well, your friends and family, when you give them the Vortex, that same vacation would only be $1,167. So your friends and family save $474. And guess what? Our company is going to send you a check for $284. Now, you also get to act as a travel agency. That's right. You get your own home-based travel agency. Now, usually it costs $499, but guess what? Well, it's included in our pre-launch package, and you get to earn thousands by putting together family reunions, class reunions, putting together those group trips, destination weddings, and you also get recognized as a travel agent because you get an identification card that recognizes you, and our agency is fully accredited. So you are actually going to get the perks and benefits of being a travel agent as well. See, the pre-launch package is of incredible value. Tens of thousands paid $199 just for the Vortex to have the website. Hundreds of thousands paid $499 just to be a travel agent. Now you get both when you become a next generation founder, plus be positioned for everything else that's coming down the pike. You don't want to miss it. Come on now. For just $99.95, you can get started today and get in position for everything that's coming, plus get your Vortex and become a travel agent as well. That's a no-brainer, ladies and gentlemen. $99.95. Let's talk about this. Now, I know some people says, you know what, I've done something like this before, and it just doesn't work for me. No, you've never done anything like this before. This is called a pre-launch. That means it's all new. And guess what? You get me to help you generate success. You get to be a part of a team of people that want you to succeed. We're not just going to sign you up and drop you. We're going to take you step by step. And guess what? When you actually know some other people who might also want to get started, that benefits you as well. So tell the world about our mission. You know, I know you're saying, well, and what makes you different from those other travel companies? Well, what makes us different is that we have so much more, not just a travel agency, but we have so much more, and we have more coming down the pipe. But for $99.95, why not get started and try us, and you can see for yourself. Now, I know you're saying, this sounds kind of fishy. Sounds like one of those pyramid things. Well, no, a pyramid is illegal. And so I wouldn't be a part of anything that would be illegal. In fact, I could not hold my full-time job if I was a part of something that was illegal. So it's not a pyramid thing. What it is an opportunity for you to become wealthy. That's it. If you want to generate extra income, if you want to pay off your bills, you can't continue doing what you're doing now because that's what got you where you are now. But guess what? Now, having a home-based business where you can generate extra income, now you can make a difference. You can make a dent in your bills. You can make a difference in your life. You can make a difference in somebody else's life as well. So think about how many people you know that like to be a part of something like this, who ready to do something new and exciting, ready to change their lives, change their worlds. Think about it. So all you have to do is share what you've heard with our app or on social media. And either way is that's most comfortable for you. And when they become next generation founders, we'll send you $10 and deposit $71.42 into your deferred bonus account. Now, what does that mean? That means we're going to send you $10 now, and that $71.42 is what's coming later. So that's just a part of what's coming later. You just have to get started now and hang on. Our next generation CEOs are positioned for unlimited $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses, plus a one-time bonus of $25,000. There's with an additional $20 monthly fee. That's it. With an additional $20 monthly fee. Now you position yourself to not only for everything that happens, but for those unlimited bonuses as well. Let's think about this. $20, $1,000 bonus. $20, $10,000 bonus. $20, $25,000 bonus. I think it makes sense. Does it make sense to you? Well, let me tell you, Richard Branson, one of the richest men in the world, said if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes and learn how to do it later. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Annie Dale Brown. Some people call me Ann. And I just have to tell you, since we've been a part of this home-based business, we have been so incredibly amazed at everything that could happen, everything that has been happening with us, and the things that we've been able to do, the people that we've been able to help, the money we've been able to make. You know, I was in my back office and I was looking at some of the money, some of the commissions I've made, some of the money I've generated through the years, and it is absolutely amazing. And so we're positioning ourselves to do even more, bigger and better things. And we want you to be along with us. So if you're watching this, get in touch with me as soon as possible. Let's get started. $99, y'all, that's less than most of us pay for a pair of shoes. That's most than most of us pay for a handbag. That's less than most of us pay to go out to dinner, to celebrate our birthdays, or just on date night. That's less than most of us pay just hanging out. Well, why wouldn't you invest in yourself and in a pre-launch that could ultimately change your life? If someone asked you how much money you wanted to make in 2020, what would you say? How much money would you need to be comfortable to take care of everything, to create the life that you want, be able to travel the way that you want, be able to do the things that you want, be able to give the amounts that you want, to be able to help the people that you want? What would that take? What's that number? Well, I encourage you to get started with us, $99, and get in position for our pre-launch. And let's definitely make that happen. Again, this is Annie Dale Brown. Some people call me Ann, and I look forward to seeing you. And yes, I do mean you at the top, at the very top. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the tip top because the bottom is much too crowded. Have a good night. Bye-bye.